welcome to another episode of Golden Nuggets Tea and Tales, Season 2, powered by Husby, served by Stephen Leckie today. Now, Stephen, we are both...
You're going to talk about my age again,
No. We're both very experienced, aren't we? 20 plus years in the real estate industry, right? So we can both tick that box. And a lot of people come to us to get advice, or we're kind of seen as mentors to some degree in the industry. But mentors also need mentors.
Yes, we do.
And I have a few people that I look up to or go to for guidance or, you know, just to sense check decisions before I make them. Who's that person for you and why?
So I'm sorry to be awkward, but I've got more than one.
Oh, okay.
I've got maybe, let me think. I'll give you their names.
Okay.
James Perry.
Okay, yep.
Luke Remington, Simon Baker, Paul Charland, and Tom Poulsen. 5. And Charlie Bannon, of course.
6.
6. Maybe Clementine Munro has just joined us, but she's definitely on the roster for me. And yeah, when I need help, look, a lot of people, I run a small team within House and House, and I also get the other agents from House and House. They come to me and, oh, do you know, what shall I do here? Who do you know? Do you have this noise? You know, who shall I talk to about this, etc.? Do you think this is a good project? I get a lot of that.
Right. Does it get on your nerves a bit? Yeah.
Yeah. And they all laugh at me because sometimes I just go, I'm busy. And other times I'm very helpful.
Right.
So people don't know where they stand with me, unfortunately. I'm a bit scary. And I'm not really scary. I'm a really nice person, but I think if I'm focused on doing something, I'm very easily distracted.
Right.
And then I'm thinking, again, going back to my age, you think, well, what was I doing a minute ago, etc. I've now got an assistant who looks after me. She's like my carer.
Yeah. I see, because I sent you a calendar invite with the location details, and it was accepted by her.
Was it?
Yeah. Also, well, at least I know someone's making sure he's going to get wheeled in.
Thank God for Justine. That's all I'll say. I mean,
he's forgotten what he was saying.
No,
right.
no.
So
I know
6 people. Yeah.
I've got 6 people, but
people depending
on what my issue is, I will go to those 6 people. Now, one out of there, probably the most special, apart from Paul Charland, who is my sort of my nemesis, my colleague. We've been working together since he started in real estate in Dubai. He was in real estate before, back in Spain, but he started in real estate about, I think he always tells people, about 3 months after I did.
Right.
And so we've done a lot together. He's gone, he's come back, gone, come back, etc. We do a podcast together, and we like what do they call us? I can't remember what they call us at work, but there's two.
Laurel and Hardy.
He's a bit younger than me, but not much younger than me, and I'm much better looking than him. But he's very good. He's a very sales-focused guy, and what he says goes. That's it. He's like, no, this is how you do it. There's no discussion. So that's always a good when I'm sort of sounding board. But I think the person that really has helped me a lot when I've got some big problems is a guy called Charlie Bannon. Charlie Bannon is one of the...
He's the MD, right?
He's one of the 4 MDs, but he's not one of the founders of House and House, but he's come through the ranks, and he's from South East London, probably from Kent. He's from Kent. He has swallowed every single motivational book that's ever been written, and he's swallowed every sales book that's ever been written. I don't think he has, but I mean, literally, the way he talks. Oh, Charlie, what do you think I should do about this? Well, this is what you should do. And he comes up with all the right answers, and he's just an extraordinary person. He was the I think he was a leasing agent, then he was a sales agent, then he became the leasing manager, then he became the sales manager, and then he was like the overall sales director, and now he's the managing director, and done very well for himself. I think he's in his 30s, etc. The only common thing I have with Charlie is we use the same optician. So he has some great glasses, just like I do. But he's just an incredible mind. And the 3 guys, we call them the three guys, James, Luke, and Simon, who created and were the founders of House and House. They brought him in, and I think he's just one of the most valuable people in our company. He's extraordinary, and everybody. I don't know that anybody could say anything bad about him apart from the people that maybe he fires.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like him, but he would only fire someone for good reason. and he's just. You know, there's people who just think, well, why didn't I think of that? It was such a simple response. He taught me K.I.S.S. Do you know about K.I.S.S?
No.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Okay.
This is like his
most valuable lesson.
That's probably my most valuable lesson from him.
All right.
I
Teach it
already
to
knew
us.
it. Again, I already knew it. But he just reminds you to keep it simple, stupid. Stop trying to make it all complicated, etc.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Need you to explain that a bit more.
What? Well, so everything. So I think we're all. A lot of people in.
Keep it simple and stupid. The explanation for simple and stupid.
Keep it simple and stupid.
What?
You're stupid. Just keep it simple, stupid.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So just keep it simple, basically.
Keep it simple.
Right.
Is that K.I.S.S?
So it could have been K.I.S., but
Yeah.
they were like, oh, let's just stick another S on.
Yeah, you've
and
not
we've got
heard it
K.I.S..
before.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't think it's Charlie made it up. I think it's quite a big thing out there. But yeah, or maybe Charlie did, but everybody at our company knows about it. Yeah, so
Keep it
just
simple.
Don't
Overcomplicate
everybody
everything.
overcomplicates problems, and so if you've got a problem, what do? You don't try and sort it out yourself. You go to Charlie, you go to James, you go to Luke or Simon or even Paul or me, and say, "This is my problem." Okay, this is what you do. Keep it simple. And I think, I don't know about everybody else, but I know a number of people that I've spoken about this, is when you the emotional gauge is much higher, more in the red than in the green when you lose a deal rather than when you get a deal. Yes, everybody goes, oh, great, I've got a deal. That's amazing. We've closed that sale. The sellers said yes, or the buyers said yes, whatever it is. Yes, that's great. But actually, when you lose a deal, that's when you go home at night and think, should have done it differently, should have done this, and you overthink it.
Because it's upset, emotion.
Yeah.
On top of that, compounded on top is regret.
Yeah.
And coulda, shoulda, would have.
Yeah, of course. And that's not, we all know, there are some people who go through life, and I really admire them, that can just say, it doesn't matter, and they don't even think they've done something wrong.
Right.
Those people that it's obvious they've done something wrong, but they think they haven't, and they just carry on doing it. Love those people. I wish I could be one of those. But I'm one of those people that just really beats myself up about it. Depending on the problem I have, or the issue I have, or the kind of help I want, I go to those certain people. There's certain things that I would never talk to Paul about. And there are certain things I talk to Luke, because I know he'll give me the answer. James, great answer. Simon, he's got an amazing brain, and he'll just churn out lots of reasons for why you should buy this, what's good, what's bad about a property, etc. Because one of the things that we do at House and House, probably more than I've ever experienced at other places, is we all spend an awful lot of time analysing all the developments, etc. And you won't find us just, oh, great, property, oh, yeah, we'll get 8% commission, let's sell that. We don't do that. We
dissect it.
We really dissect it. In fact, sometimes to our detriment, because we're so slow. And but we want to make sure that we do it right. And I think that's where all these brains come together. Honestly, I don't necessarily listen to people who are younger than me. Although Tom Poulsen is a lot younger than me, and he's got an incredible brain. He's one of our sales directors. He was a leasing manager before. But, you can talk to him and he'd just say, oh, I've got this problem with this person. And he's just like, oh, this is what you need to do. Especially with staff, if you've got someone in your team. And so, yeah, I've got a roster.
A roster. Well, you're lucky to have the roster
I'm really
in-house.
lucky. I'm really lucky.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm unique. I think probably everybody in the company feels more or less the same about those people. At least I hope they do.
And outside of the company, who do you look to?
Well, that's just it. Who do you look? I don't have anybody to look. Well, I have my partner. Obviously, I talk to her about something. But is she that interested?
No.
8 o'clock at night? Not really.
Yeah.
Does she really understand?
Not really.
I'm not belittling her brain or anything. I just mean she wasn't involved in the whole deal. And am I really going to go through the whole deal? I mean, I was talking to her last night. One of my team members is really sick. She's really, really unwell, and she's in hospital. And I was a bit worried about her, etc. Oh, okay. What's her name? Oh, okay. It's like that. What does she need to know? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, no, it's
And it's the same thing. Why should I? I don't want to know really, stuff that's outside of my brain.
Yeah.
My brain is full. That's the thing.
At capacity.
It's full. It's not working efficiently because it's so full of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask me about a property. Ask me about a property I sold like 16 years ago, and I could probably tell you. You know, it's ridiculous.
The funny thing is I one thing that I just can't. I feel the same way when it comes to postcodes in London. Like someone could say a postcode, and I will give you the door number and the name of the building.
Wow.
And I was like, why is this information still in my brain? Why is it occupying brain space?
Oh well. When I used to sell cars, I used to remember all the registration numbers
of the cars. And
I
you'd
couldn't
see
remember
them
the owners' names. But I say, oh yeah, you had a red 911. It was C115ULY or something.
Yeah, useless information.
Why? And I've got information about, oh yeah, that builder. Oh, that was the builder on that building, and yeah, it was like 10 years ago. And oh yeah, this is the price of Maple. Original price on a Maple 3-bed was this. You know, I've got that kind of it. It's not useful at all.
Yeah, I wish I just had one. Do you remember that game, Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah.
That's what I sometimes just...
A lot of people probably won't know what you meant there.
Okay, Google
So
it.
shake it up,
Etch-a-Sketch.
start again.
Yeah. Or, you twist the dial. Maybe shake it up was your time.
No, you twisted the dial, you made the picture,
Yeah.
and then you shook it to get it blank again, and then you...
Right, okay, yeah, you're right.
No, right. Some things I haven't forgotten at Etch-a-Sketch. I played with Etch-a-Sketch. That was great. It was red with a black screen.
Yes, yeah.
And I don't know, the white buttons, I think white...
Or I feel like I went like this.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of something else.
Okay, all right.
That
Well, thank you for that
your
little...
drug addiction or something. Talking about.
Thank you for that little trip down memory lane, Stephen.
Thank you.